It's been a minute. I hate that wire. What's up, empath? Oh my god, it's been way too long. I took a hiatus from posting on YouTube because I really felt the need to reconnect within, to recenter, to figure out a lot of different things that were happening to me, not to me really, for me, and to be able to release a lot of things that were just kind of like in my energy so that I could be a better guide for you. If you're new here and you didn't even know that I was gone, hey, what's up? My name is Chan. I am a psychic mentor, and what I do best is help empaths to empower themselves, to choose themselves, to activate their gifts and abilities so that they can finally be the healer, the light worker, the guide, the supporter that they were destined to be, and to live a life that actually feels fulfilling for them. That is what I do, okay? So this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about human design because that is something that I have really been diving into these past months where I have not really been so present on YouTube. And just by the way, I really want to be more on here, but you can find me on Instagram. That's kind of where I hang out. That's where I share my day-to-day. So if you ever want to follow me on Instagram, I'm going to leave the link to my Instagram in the description box. All right, let's get into the video. So I want to talk about something that I have been experiencing and also in my relationship with my partner, but this can also extend out to friends, family, and literally anybody, okay? So if you didn't know, I am a 4/6 projector, okay? I'm not really going to go into the details of what that means. If you're new to human design, let me know in the comments. If you know what your HD profile is, your HD aura type, drop it in the comments. I'm so curious to know more about you. And I am with a 6/2 manifesting generator, okay? Now, in this particular video, I want to focus a little bit more on the signature theme for both the generator, the manifesting generator, versus the projector. So this is going to be a little bit of a generator versus projector video, and the reason I want to really make this video and share this is because there is not, I find, enough deep, valuable information and also lived experience of projectors being in connection with generators and manifesting generators. I find the theme of the projector, like, you know, you feel unrecognized, you feel unseen, you feel like no one is really capable of holding space for you and being there for you because they're so busy buzzing around with their sacral energy, right? And I just want to shed some light, I guess, on what it's like being a projector in connection to generators and how that experience is so different, and how generators and manifesting generators, and maybe you're a generator and MG watching this, how maybe you don't really understand projectors, and my goal is to maybe give you enough information for you to start understanding what it's like to have a projector in your life and how you can just like be a better, yes, I don't even know what to call it, like just how you can make them feel seen, make them feel recognized, and be supportive towards their own experience. Projectors are living such a different life from every other aura type, and like nobody gets that. I find that's like the most frustrating thing ever. Generators and manifesting generators have the same signature theme, which is satisfaction, okay? What a generator and MG is looking for on a daily basis is that delicious feeling of satisfaction, right? And something that I found through observing my partner and observing literally all the generators in my life, because let's be real, there is a lot of them, right? I find it's kind of easy and simple for a generator and an MG to attain satisfaction in their day-to-day. I was having a conversation with my boyfriend and his best friend the other day, and I was talking about this with them, and I asked them, I'm like, okay, we were talking a little bit about human design, and I was like, You both are manifesting generators. What in a day makes you feel satisfied? And it's so damn simple. Also, keep in mind, these are two men. I'm curious to know if you're a female MG or a female generator, what is that like for you? Let me know in the comments. But they were just like, as simple as, oh, okay, the trash needs to be emptied, so I'm going to go walk it to the road. And okay, empty the trash. Well, might as well just like clean out the trash bin, you know, hose it down. And oh, I see a patch of grass that needs to be better cut or whatever. Things like that make them feel satisfied. And they're just constantly achieving little bits and pieces of satisfaction throughout their day. And I was listening to them sharing this, and I'm like, you know what I find really interesting is that it's kind of a simple thing for generators and MGs to feel satisfaction. A lot of generators and MGs can also feel their not self theme, which is frustration, if they are not choosing what lights them up moment by moment, but that's a whole other conversation. I really want to just focus on their signature theme in this video. So it's achieved moment by moment, which I find really interesting. Another thing that I observed was that, in my opinion, through my observation, please let me know if you disagree with me or if you agree with me, I find that generators and MGs don't necessarily need another person in order to feel satisfied. Okay? Which means you could literally spend, if you're a Gen or an MG, you could spend the whole day by yourself, checking off that to-do list and just feeling this overwhelming sensation of satisfaction. Is that true? Because that's what I observe from my partner and from the other people in my life. I have a close friend who's an MG, and it sounds like she feels really satisfied by getting things done around the house and, you know, going to tend to her, like, other things that she's got going on outside of the house, her little, you know, projects that she's got going on, her family members, little tiny tidbits of things, right? That's how she feels satisfaction. My partner and other MGs that I know, if they're not really doing anything, if they're taking a slow day, it's very challenging for them. They actually feel more frustrated because they have this pumped up sacral energy that wants to be used and they're not using it. So it's not really relaxing for them to sit around and take a day off. Like, a day off for an MG or a generator is like, all right, I'm gonna go mow the lawn, I'm gonna tend to the garden, I'm gonna go out for a walk, I'm gonna go visit this person. That's relaxing for a generator and an MG. Anyways, now I'm getting a little off track, but my whole point is saying that I believe that a generator and an MG don't necessarily need another person in front of them to obtain the feeling of satisfaction. Now let's look at the projector. Hi, I'm a projector. I can talk about this, okay? If you're a projector, oh my God, I want to hear what you think about this. Share your wisdom with me, okay, in the comments. So the projector signature theme is success. Oh boy, oh freaking boy. First and foremost, success is such a conditioned word. When I say success, I already know you're thinking lots of money, fancy car, fancy job, fancy clothes, fancy, like, look at me. I have this image in my head. But that's not what success is. It's just something that our society created to be success, to look like success, so we can just stay in the hustle and grind. That's also a whole other topic. But for a projector, the feeling of success is that it's a feeling. Now, here's the thing. Through my experience, I have been dabbling and experimenting with human design now for almost 2 years. It's going to be 2 years by the end of the month. I have a hard time attaining the feeling of success without another person in front of me. Really, really fascinating. The projector lives and experiences success through the other. The generator and the MG don't need that. The defining question for a generator and MG is, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Always asking, who am I? Who am I? A projector, it's who are you? Who are you? Tell me more about you. Okay? So projectors, being non-energy types, obviously need alone time, the ability to rest and recharge in their own energy without anyone else around. That can lead to like a little bit of feeling of success, right? When you're like resting and recharging, replenishing, you're like, ah, oh, okay, I feel successful. There's a tidbit of success there. And then there's the other portion of being a projector, which is mastering your craft, learning more, absorbing more wisdom and knowledge. That can make you feel successful. That can give you tidbits of success. But here's the kicker for projectors, in my opinion, through my lived experience. I can rest and recharge all I want. And I can learn so many different things, and I can master my craft in silence in my own space without anyone around. But if I do not have the opportunity to be recognized by another person, so much so where they are eager and open to hear my insights and guidance, I don't feel successful. I have created a life where I have ample time to be alone, to be in my own energy. I don't work a 9 to 5. So I have a lot of time to master my craft, to learn so much, and to just fill my cup in that way. But there's a cap on that. If I don't have the opportunity to then share it with someone else, I don't feel successful. I actually feel my not self theme, which is bitterness. I'm like, why doesn't anybody want to hear what I have to say? Where I need to talk to somebody. I need to share this with somebody, but this person doesn't want to hear it, or nobody's around for me to share it. And I find that's like a huge thing for projectors. And also, it's something that generators and MGs don't understand. Like when I tell my partner, who's a manifesting generator, I really want to be with people. I really want an opportunity to share what I feel, share what I think. I want to be able to teach and guide and mentor other people. He's like, why? Just do it on your own. Like, why do you need other people? Why do you need to wait for other people? Just go ahead and do it. It doesn't work like that for projectors. And that's something I really would love all generators and MGs to understand for the projector in their life. They can't just do it on their own, right? We're not manifestors. Manifestors have the ability to do all of it on their own. They don't even, they have a repelling aura. It's like, get out of my way, let me do the thing, and give me peace. That's what they want. Projectors are not designed to be manifestors in that sense. Projectors need other people in order to experience success. Success is offered to the projector when we are in connection with others, which is why we have this deep desire to learn about you. We want to know what's going on. We want you to share all the details. Yes, we have a bandwidth of how much we can really like hold space for others, because a lot of the times it's hard for us to hold space for others because we don't feel seen at all. Like, projectors feel like people are just talking at them and not really listening, not asking about us. And although we don't really want to talk about ourselves very much, like something I noticed about myself being a projector is if I talk too much about myself, I start getting confused. I start creating scenarios that don't really exist when I talk too much about myself. And the thing is, I don't want to talk about myself. And if you're a projector, let me know. We don't really want to talk about ourselves. What we want to talk about is the things that we know, is the things that we see. And the whole purpose of that is really just to help the other person in front of us to see their blind spots so that they can literally master their own life and make their life simpler and easier. We have a knack for seeing systems that are broken or systems that are like not tended to, and how we can just get that motor going back again, and how to make the process more efficient and more easeful and enjoyable for everybody. That's the whole reason why we want to share what we think and feel and see. projectors don't always have the opportunity to do that, to really share the insights and the guidance that we see, because generators are just blabbing. They're straight up just blabbing. They're blabbing off, and they're not concerned about who's in front of them. And I noticed this. I noticed this with a lot of generators in my life, manifesting generators, like my partner can be like that. I'm fortunate enough to have a couple generators and MGs that can actually listen to me, that actually want to hear what I have to say, but it's very slim. It's slim, okay? Anyways, the whole point of this video is to understand that projectors can only feel their signature. I'm not going to say only, but the extent to which, and the amount and the potency of success that a projector feels is in relation to other people. Generators and MGs, of course you're going to feel satisfied with other people as well, right? But you don't need the other person. There is obviously an exchange when you use your strategy to respond. That's also a whole other video. I just wanted to kind of nuance the difference between how a generator and MG can attain their signature of satisfaction versus a projector. And really it's because I have had issues and trouble expressing that to people, or they just don't get it. And they're just like, well, just do it on your own. You don't need anybody. Just go do it. Just go put it out there. Just go do this. Just go do that. And it's not even about doing. We are looking for people who can receive what we have to say, what we see in the other person. And not many people are ready for that. And that's really the whole experiment of the projector, is to wait for the invitation, wait to be seen and recognized. And when we get a formal invitation to share, that is the moment to share. But these are two very different lived experiences between the generator, the MG, and the projector. And let's understand that. I had a huge issue understanding my partner being an MG. Why? The way that an MG works sometimes to a projector is mind-boggling. It's like, wow, are you wasting so much efficient energy and time? But the thing is that MGs and generators, they're not wasting energy. They've got energy. So we're looking at the MG like from the eyes of a projector. Somebody who doesn't have infinite energy, right? Who's a non-energy type, who needs to do things efficiently because of the lack of energy. I don't even like using those words, but like to be able to understand the process of what we go through, I'm using those words. I guess I'll leave on this note, and this is more for like, I really am curious to know if other projectors feel this way, but like after spending an entire day by myself, right? I've rested, I've recharged, I've spent time working on my craft, learned more stuff that really fuels me, taken time to self-care and tend to myself. It still kind of feels like something is missing. And that's really the exchange, where I get to have the exchange with someone else, where I get to kind of penetrate into their aura and absorb what they're going through and be able to exchange my insight with them. I find that if I don't get that opportunity, and it doesn't have to be on a daily basis, but like on a weekly basis, more often than not, I will feel like something is missing. Like I still haven't attained that feeling of success. Contrary to my partner, who's a manifesting generator, who comes home after working, there is this obvious feeling of satisfaction. He's a carpenter. Like, you built something today, you fixed something for someone today, you got to interact with somebody, you got an exchange of whatever. Exchange of energy, exchange of money. You come home, you're ready to relax, right? You're ready to just shut your brain off, shut your body down, relax, because you've done so many things that felt satisfying to you in a day. And the projector doesn't have that feeling. And something I wanted to also mention that I forgot, because I've tried expressing this to my partner and I'm not really sure he gets it, but like, whatever. is that a projector can give themselves a to-do list, right? You can give yourself a to-do list, and it doesn't have to be like mowing the lawn or laundry or whatever. It could be go for a walk, read a book in the park, organize your closet. A projector can do that and feel like good about it, in the sense like, cool, I did those things. I'm glad I did that for myself. I feel satisfied. But our signature is not satisfaction. Our signature is success. And checking off a to-do list, if it doesn't involve a personal, deep exchange with another person, doesn't bring us the feeling of success. Let me know in the comments. Am I the only freaking projector that feels this way? I really hope not. And if you're a generator or an MG watching this, do you feel like you received a little insight on that? Does that help in any way? Does that help you figure out yourself? Or even, you know, if you have a partner or a friend who's a projector, or maybe a mom or a sister, brother, whatever, let me know if that was helpful. Yeah, this was really fun chatting with you. Really eager to read your comments. And if you want to share this video with somebody who you feel could really benefit from it, if you're looking to know more about human design, you want to dive a little bit more deep into that, I do talk about it on my Instagram. So definitely give me a follow there. Subscribe to my channel. And let me know if you like this type of content, if I should continue to make it. Like if it's really giving you that value that you're looking for, okay? I'll see you in another video. Bye!